Aloha, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of the Wild West. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope everybody had a great week. Want to welcome my friend on the show before we get started. As always, how you doing, Chris?
你好吗? Thank you very much. I'm doing okay.
Champagne, you how?
Okay.
And for all our listeners who think I just made that up, that I'm just an ignorant bastard, shame on you. Because I that was Mandarin. I asked my friend, "How are you doing, little boy?"
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know Chinese.
谢谢你,
That's not even real. That's
that
fucked
is.
up.
No. 谢谢, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but you're adding like little sounds in between
No,
the
谢谢你 is nice. It exists. ask Grok or whatever. But anyway.
Yes, Xiaomi.
Did you say Xiaomi or show me?
Xiaomi.
Xiaomi. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the going to third week of April. Where are we right now?
We're in the third week. It's weird. Third week of April.
You know,
going on to the last week, right?
Holy fuck, man. I mean, I thought January was like last week, right? I mean, it's like we
I still remember 2 years ago.
That's a problem, that's our mental state, but think about it, like my grandpa always told me, I think I said this on the radio so many times, but as you age, one day feels like half a day feels like an hour. I mean, he's so right. Or he's dead, so he was so right.
Right.
So basically,
it's trippy.
And I'm like, ADHD kind of guy, so I'm bad at keeping schedules, right? And if I find something I got to do and I go boom, right? And another few hours passes. So shit, man, a few hours now being holy fuck, I'm going to turn 47 this August, which I don't want to admit. I'm my mental state is stuck with 17 years old, but it's kind of scary.
Crazy. Yeah, I don't even see you as 47.
But
that's crazy.
But that's the way I want to be. I mean, I think people have like women and men, they have the middle age crisis and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Ladies go through their own stuff and men go through their stress stuff. But what I want, my eventual goal for the outcome is I want to be somebody that's going to be like not only looking younger, but like acting younger, feeling younger, and not exaggerating, like being natural, but like if you mingle with like the people in the 40s, say I turn 70, right? I mingle with the people in the 40s and they don't feel a gap. That's where I want to be in the future.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like it.
Whether we drink together and we have a great time and I puke and die for like 3 days, that's the aftermath. That's something I have to deal with. But the moment, if I can have the moment, then I'll be happy.
Yeah. Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right. So enough talking about my life. So Taro-chan, we'll probably in 2 weeks, the remainder of the show would be recorded in the studio. It's been about an year we did this, but I'm really excited about that. And we haven't talked about the crypto and stocks and all this kind of stuff. So why don't you carry on with this? Because it's not a bear market anymore, I hope.
Yeah, it's looking slightly, I wouldn't say bullish, but it's not in the bear market anymore. I see a lot of different, I'm getting a brain fart.
Brain fart, that's a good one.
I guess we'll call them fucking categories. Such a horrible word. It's embarrassing. I'm sorry, I don't have the word. Okay, well, different fucking categories, different sectors that are recovering, right? Whether it's construction, fucking retail, AI on the slower side. The one folks I see recovering sharply, or going past recovery, is the space stocks.
Yeah.
People like Lunar, who rely on moon landings for their little rovers, right? I didn't read about any landings, but it sure looks like something landed right. I tell you that. Yeah. Rocket Lab is another one doing really, really, really good. But kind of looking at everything overall, some good recoveries. Yeah.
I mean, how I feel about like, in the stock spaces, like, for example, there's like, biomedical area research, blah, blah, blah. And they have the high tech areas, and, they got the, like NVIDIA kind of, chips area, and they got the space area, right? With my understanding, I mean, that's stocks, right? But in a way, if it should be I don't know how to say it, but treated in a way like crypto, because the volatility is high, but like they got so much potential.
Right, I agree. Yeah.
And like we were talking before the show, and how we were saying the movement is repetitive, like it goes up 20% or 200%, it comes back down, and if it keeps on doing that kind of shit, then if people really understand and follow, then they'll get the money out of it. But not too many people do that with not like by pump and dump. But I don't know. But like you were talking about that earlier. It's repeating.
It repeats. I mean, you see some of these stocks that are volatile. They're probably not long term. Right, but that doesn't mean you lose out, or it's riskier. It's only riskier if you play it the wrong way, right? You can't play a guitar like a drum set. You're gonna fucking break that thing. So when it comes to volatile stocks, best to trim, because I mean they're at one point it's gonna go crazy, right? And whether you have a lot, that's on you, but something volatile goes up 20-30%. I wouldn't expect it to go another 20-30, or at least wait, with the full bag. It's something I'd probably trim off and collect some earnings. And like I said, there's definitely other stocks that should be considered long term. I'm sure everybody has those. We have anchors, right? It's an example. NVIDIA, I mean, I wouldn't, even if I was up 800%, I don't know, man, I probably wouldn't sell. I'd probably want more shares of NVIDIA. You know what I mean? So, those volatile stocks, play them a different way. If it looks like a drum set, beat it like a drum. Collect your earnings. Take a look at your anchors. Boost up your anchors. Put your earnings in there. It's not even your money anyway. It's profit.
I mean, the only thing that I would recommend people to do, because these kind of stuff they don't teach you in school, because the government wants you to, whether if it's the United States, whether if it's Japan, China, or China, I just wanted to say that, but anyways, wherever you live, everybody working in the country, they treat you as slaves, and they just want to fucking collect the taxes, right?
Yeah. They want your body. They want your work.
Right. So you're like a fucking AI agent working. So, in a way, fucking AI is getting so great. So we know how to control people in a way these days, right? And if you think about it, that's the way country is treating each individual right now.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You couldn't afford to teach kids this in school. Can you imagine even having 80 of them turn out to be successful traders? That's 80 less McDonald's workers. That's 80 less whatever you want to look, however you want to look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's, I think the way that the countries look, you need people in certain positions. Without them, shit goes bad, right? Farmers.
But you know what I feel the best way to invest is? I mean, people who got money should invest, and they're investing like 100K, million K, that sounds kind of weird, but like $1 million inside one stock and stuff like that. But for people that are living an ordinary life, I mean, when you go to fill up your gas, you buy some pops and stuff, and you spend $2, $3 or $5 for snacks, right? And for some people, truck drivers, I don't know, you fill the gas every single day, so you make a stop, buy cigarettes, and buy this and that. But what I feel like is, $1 a day for a single stock. Say you start when you're 19 or 18 or 17, yeah?
Right.
So that's like what, $365 a day, a year.
A year, yeah.
Right? You do that 10 years, that's like $3,650. But if you do that in all kind of directions, you know, $1 is not going to kill you. Maybe $10 is not going to kill you, but
no.
One of the stock could do 100 or 200%, right?
Right.
So I really recommend people to diversify their investments, and you know,
you have to, yeah.
Like, you know, they're like, if there's wars, you go to steel and this and that. I mean, there's a limited
defense stocks.
Yeah, like you always told me. But if we do that every single day, then, you know, like you mentioned about the trimming part, yeah? That's going to be so much easier, because if you start ahead very early, then trimming $1,000 is not going to kill. I mean,
not at all. Like you said, you get it in at a right price. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Changes everything on how much you can trim and still have enough to make you more, basically.
Oh my God, I think I should start my own YouTube channel, man. I really thought about this, because right now, you know, like an epiphany moment, because you trim, you get the money out and you lock it in, right?
Yeah.
And let's say Trump is going to be stupid and say, all right, everybody, I
want him to say some crazy shit so everything tanks again.
All right, I think I'm going to go take a shit, and I'm going to take Iran and Japan and everybody along with me. Thank you.
I need some sexual assault charges on him.
Nah, it's not going to happen.
I need sexual assault allegations. Let it all tank so I can buy back at a premium. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's make sure he listens to Marvin Gaye.
That was random. Okay.
No, Sexual Healing, was it the song?
Yeah, but that's not sexual assault.
No. But he needs some healing, yeah? To prevent.
He does need healing. Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm not trying to put or look Marvin Gaye in a bad situation, because he is one of my best loved artists. Thank you very much. But anyways, what I was saying is about, you know, diversifying after you trim. It doesn't necessarily mean you got to, you know, it's not like A and B, like A goes up to 300%, boom, B in your wallet, back to A. No, that's not the way it is. If you trim $1,000, you got option to split that into 4 options, $250 times 4. Invest in 4 different places, or it's 4, but you know, the 4th option is cash in $250. So you get 3 more new options to invest in. So every time that happens, you increase your window.
True.
Right?
Very true. Yeah.
Man, I'm talking like a fucking somebody have to be on NBC or something, man. Oh my God. I mean, I think, you know, doing all this programming and, you know, doing a lot of mathematics these days, I think I'm learning a lot.
You are.
Yeah. Which you didn't give a shit right now at the moment. But anyways.
No, I can't. I'm learning too.
So, but you know, in your case, you're in your what? How old are you right now? In the mid 30s?
Mid, dude, 34.
Right. So, oh fuck, man, I'm an old man. I'm heading to 50.
You, dude, 34 is fucking old. Like, you weren't thinking you were old when you were 34?
Nah, I was thinking I'm the best when I was back in 34, dude. Because that was the days when you were at the, you know, shakaranya at my place. That
fuck yeah, that was a good time, man. Yeah, you're right.
And you were in your 20s and you were stupid as fuck. But
yeah, I was.
But amazingly, you know, 10 years. Wow. Some people go. Yeah, no, dude. Some people go in the wrong direction, but you know, I don't think you're one of the smart people. But you know, you're the you know, you got the best heart, and you changed that. You know, having a good heart to learning. So now you ended up being the smart people. You know what I mean? You know what to invest in, and you think. So in a way, you're like an AI yourself. I mean, you invest, and if you go wrong, you think, rethink, if I'm going to sell this or keep this or diversify, and you're doing everything what you're saying. So you know, what I wanted to say off the radio when I was talking to you earlier was, like, I asked you what kind of AI you're using, and you told me, you know, you're using like 4 or 5 different kinds of things for mainly, right?
Yeah.
So if you keep your data mainly in, for example, if you use Cloud AI for the main one, you can make a program to control the stocks.
That's insane.
Yeah, I mean, connect your API, but you're the one that's going to be teaching. This is how I feel. This is how I do. And you got all your portfolios. I mean, sorry, I'm not like a very.
Oh, I'm doing this right now, Chris. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, this I'm doing. I'm showing my everything. Everything's on there.
Right. So what I'm saying is like, most of the places where you can buy stocks or BTC or whatever, they got the API system. So, if you connect your, Claude, and it would auto trade for you. When it comes here, it sells. When it comes here, it buys. So maybe I'll give you more information after the show.
Ah, I like that. Yeah.
And Taro, free of charge.
I appreciate it. Yeah. I really do. I'll make you some tacos.
Oh, thank you very much. But you know what? I miss the States, and I don't miss the people and the country itself. But like, I miss the Hawaii country and the air and the breeze. Haven't been there in ages. But you know what I miss the most?
What?
American commercials.
Fuck, you had the YouTube TV.
Ah, man. No. But seriously, like,
I canceled it though. But I'm probably gonna do it again.
No,
when
but
it comes to football season.
But like, what I'm saying is like, when you're there, and you watch your local commercials and stuff. So, and it's like, 1-800-888-888. Just call. I just love, the typical voices and the shop channels and everything. It's. Oh man, I just love it. And every time I was watching TV back in Hawaii, I was eating some noodles from ABC stores and Spam onigiris and stuff like that. I mean, it was great.
It's crazy now, dude. ABC has a full-blown restaurant.
You're joking.
Dude, ABC's crazy, dude. I can't keep up anymore. And I live in Waikiki. I can't keep up. There's too much shit in there.
I think your samurai snacks, which we talked about it in the show like about 2 years ago. But if you think about it, 2 years ago, I mean, fucking hell, man, we've been doing this show for quite a long time. Maybe not 2 years, but at least a year. So that's kind of crazy. But
about 2 years, man.
Yeah.
About maybe halfway through to 2024.
Right.
Yeah.
So we should compete with ABC.
Nah, fuck. How the fuck are we gonna do that, dude?
Well, we're gonna get a domain called XYZ.
Fuck, I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be .com, because if you want to buy XYZ.com, some porn site owns it already. I don't know, but it's gonna be too expensive.
That's hilarious. It does sound like a porn site.
But
that's crazy.
XYZ Tokyo. There are a lot of options for domains, so yeah, it will be fine.
Well, now our competition is fucking Times Supermarket. The same people who own Don Quixote decided to buy them too, which is like a local Hawaii supermarket.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of.
You've probably been seeing the videos.
Yeah, Times I like. I personally been to Hawaii for like
into my money.
But Times myself, I've seen a lot of their stuff on Instagram and stuff like that. I've never been there, but it's a local supermarket. Yeah,
it is. But now they're pushing Japanese products heavy. Not like a little Japanese section. I'm talking the whole fucking thing looks Japanese now.
Well,
you know what I mean? It's not good for me.
Why?
Not good for the business. It's just one motherfucking. I gotta compete against them now.
No, Taro.
You know what I mean?
Taro, you gotta think. Wax on, wax off. I mean,
I'm gonna undercut them all. I'm just gonna sell it at a lower price.
But think about it. That's gonna help you do your research. I mean,
Yeah, true. It's free too. Yeah,
right.
Right.
They're gonna spend like millions of dollars and do all the research, and they're gonna have everything that sells, right?
And I'm gonna pay attention to what doesn't, brother.
Yeah, that's true.
Also,
hear me out. So, let's say 80% of their stuff is all marketized, yeah, and everything is all set. So we'll borrow maybe 10 or 15% of their information and keep their goods at a discount. And you have your own original quality, the Taro Samurai snacks.
I like it.
Because, unless we get this shit started, I'm not going to make money off the Samurai snacks. The music I made is not going to sell. Yeah. And I still remember the fucking jingle in my head.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's going to come to light soon enough.
But hopefully, I mean, until the jazz festival, I'm gonna be, fucked up until the, 2 days after you're here. But you might be able to extend your stay, it seems, or if not, I mean, but we still have the full 2 weeks, so we'll have a lot of time to do discussions.
I feel like it's more than 3 weeks as it is, dude.
No, you said 20 days, was it?
Something like 2nd to the 25th?
Yeah. I don't know about,
that's a lot. But I hear you. I'll see if I understand.
Yeah. All right. So I think it's a wrap.
All right. Well, I appreciate everybody tuning in and listening basically to our plans. You guys just pay attention to the news. I'm sorry about the gas prices. I'm sorry about anybody who has premium. I don't know what to tell you guys. I got a new credit card, gives me 5 points on fucking gas because I'm worried. Yeah, I only use it for gas. I don't even put cigarettes on there. You guys have a great weekend. I'll see you guys all next week. Aloha.
Aloha.